Good morning, everyone. And here we go. I am feeling better. It's just the vagaries that are going to be what is my gut. We all have things that bring to our life those moments. Challenging. There's different words that you can use for it. Anyway, we're here for the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And Rena, yes, my weekend did go well. I had a lovely quiet time at home in peace and calm in many respects without having to worry about where, little rooms are at an event, etc. Look, it's what it is. And I know that Leanne had a wonderful weekend, which is another thing too that I think is very special. Trialing times that we all have. So it can be like that, can't it? And Kerry Ann, good morning to you. Lovely to see you here. And Kay, you woke up early. Oh, yes, ready for the reading. We'll be getting to that straight away. So, yes, I am feeling better. I hope you feel better too. Yeah, I understand the pain. But at least mine has passed for the moment. It's just a matter of a body that's doing what a body does, isn't it? And Katrina, good morning. Whoops, your little button went sliding up as Connie popped in and said good morning as well. So good morning, Connie. It sounds like you've missed something. Oh, no, I just had the good weekend. It's just commenting as far as what our bodies are like. The ones that we have or what we are stuck with. But it's not so much stuck with, it's learning to love the being of who we are rather than trying to compare to each other and feel like we're missing out because our body's doing shitty stuff that we don't like. Well, it's gently nurturing and bringing it back to what is the equilibrium that this body is needing, because we are all individuals and independent. Now, that wasn't what I said before. That's what I just said now because you prompted it, interestingly, isn't it? Yeah, good morning, Georgie. Lovely to see your beautiful avatar there. Love it. Yes, how are you going over there? Oh, I presume you are still in Tasmania. And Katrina. This one isn't the session where we do the individual card pulls. This is the daily Lenormand card spread reading. So I'm actually going to get to that right now. Oh, you hear that? Yeah. Look, after having had a section of bowel removed, it means that certain things don't work like they used to. And that's what I'm stuck with. Once removed, you can't put it back. All that sort of stuff. And I'm not regretting it. I think the whole experience was what it was needed to be for whatever purpose is coming, as well as what I've already been through. So here we go. We've got the cards this morning, as we can see. Here we've got the Lenormand deck that I'm using, the usual. We're back to this, the weekday Lenormand deck. So I will just leave that sneaking a peeky at the corner. Okay, I'm just going to turn off this mouse because I'm too frightened of it being the quiet mouse, the silent mouse, too frightened of it being at risk of cutting off the broadcast. So, and it's delightfully crispy there. Yeah, it's very crispy here too, as you would have seen from that first shot this morning. Well, I'm assuming that you have. Michelle, whoops, hang on, missed that. Michelle, good morning to you, lovely lady, beautiful lady. And you're sending, heartfelt vibes. Thank you. Healing. Oh, the healing's been done. That was 2014, 15, 16, 17. I figure now I've got past all that, but it certainly is it's the ongoing effects of what that does for a body that's got a shorter bowel, shorter intestines, whatever you call it. Yeah, it just does stuff sometimes. And that too, yeah, you too. Yep. Good one, Kay. Thank you. Now, we will get to the readings because it's what we're here for. And I am still trying to get it to below the 15 minutes so that we can move about our workday as we need to, really. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, and loyalty is returned. Beautiful cards. Oh, I just love these cards. Yes, we get to read and see some of them over and over and over, but there's never anything wrong in remembering, having the reminder and the repetition The repetition is almost like in my piano learning days when I was 8 and 9. Practice makes perfect. So the more that we see something, the more it really does bring into that memory bank that is, well, trusting, honest, respectful, and loyal. And here we have I just got to aim for the right thing. Oh, I'm just looking at my hair. I did brush it. I've had my shower and washed and brushed it. It's gone curlier. I'm just looking at it and think, oh, it's curlier. Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck from Leanne and Deb. And this morning it was, as I shuffle every week, it came out with the sunflower, enrich your life with joy, happiness, and longevity. I expect all of those because that's my intention. It's what I want in my life is joy, happiness, sunshine. Beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I love this deck. Next print run, I'm encouraging Leanne to do a smaller deck size, even smaller than this, so that it's in the hand. I'd love it. Even like the owl cards, that size. I don't know whether that's a bridge playing size or not. Anyway, let's keep onward. And it's very wet there, Kezzy. You had 4 rooms. Oh, well, at least that's a bit more moderate than what you have had. And very much a busy time, didn't you? Now, around that Easter, wasn't it? We started having those relaxed conditions of, we know what it is now. I can't remember. It seems so long ago. Shouldn't say that, should I? Here we go with our, look, this is actually irritating me a little bit. I'm just going to have to shift the focus of that just to be a little bit there. I want the owl in it and not so much my neck. Not vanity. It's just what I want. There we go. I'm allowed to. It's my show. The ring in the home space. We've got the sun in the workspace. We have the bridges as the unexpected energy. We've got the dog as our role. Oh, I love it. And the younger lady in that central role of the outcome. It's just such a lovely spread this morning. I love it. The ring, commitment, vows. What is it that you've promised to do? I think that this is really about making a commitment to either yourself or to someone close by to you, whether it's kids and you've promised to take them somewhere or do something today, or, the special surprise is what I'm getting. It really feels like it is just finding that gem in what it is you've promised to do, self or others, and honour that. And you feel that richness. You know that it's worth it. So really bring that into your home space today. And we've got they are, Michelle, they're the beautiful cards as usual. We've got the sun, that beautiful energy of the sunshine, the smile, that strength in the sun. It is, look, the sun isn't always a nurturing item. It can be really damn hot and burny and all the rest, but it's absolutely necessary to have for life because of the way that Mother Earth brings in those rays to nurture, to grow. It's part of whatever is in that vibration is the richness of what's needed for plant growth. It's what's needed for vitamin D for ourselves. Get out and soak in it if you, at least for 10 minutes a day, if you have that opportunity through the day. Bring it into the workspace with that joyful smile, and like we've got with the sunflower, bringing in that gorgeous energy of joy. It really is that has soaked up, because you've got the absolute perfection in the look of the sunflower, being that is the sun as our star that we orbit. Do we orbit around the sun? I can't remember. Yes, we do, don't we? Anyway, yes. I'm forgetting my sights already. Certainly, it really is bringing that in and making that our focus for today, is that joy and happiness, and bringing in that is going to be that element in our day that will really pizzazz that growth of what we're moving into in our workspace. Okay. The bridges, it is about some things that we're needing to do, and I don't think, let me just see if I can actually shift the focus of that just to up there with the camera. Yes, I can, with the mouse itself. So here we have the 2 bridges here in this card, so that we've actually got the time in both of these to really sit and contemplate what that view is. I don't like heights, so for me that would be a safety net there. For others, it could be that they just love to spend the time and really appreciate that depth down to the river, because you assume that there is something that is water-based and flowing through and dangerous. And, if you fell off, it's all that. That's what my fear is. But it's also, this is that safety of walking across more easily, making the decisions more easily, spending the time there. Do you want to go back, or do you want to move forward? It's all of that. That's what that signifies. And it's going to pop up unexpectedly in our day to day, to actually have the bridges there. Just feel that sense of a little bit of scariness as you're contemplating what is that choice that you're needing to make. Okay, and here we've got in our energies that we are patient and being able to wait for that moment where we can go and enjoy that time with another. It doesn't have to be that master-dog relationship type thing. It actually is that loving companionship. It's that best friend. It's that loyalty. And we remember we had the loyalty in the owl card as well. So it's really being able to be you in your essence of that dogginess type of thing, that loyalty, that love, unconditional love for someone else, as well as yourself. But having that preparedness to be ready to join with someone in fun. We've got the ball there. It's the lead, and just spend time, be with, and really appreciate and love that presence of you with others around and about you today. Absolutely beautiful. And I loved it seeing the dog there, because I've got 2 dogs, and I just love I love their love. It's just so, they look up at you with googie eyes and all that stuff, and happiness and waggy tails. Be that person for someone else. And the young lady, it really is that, and that contemplation. It's the lesson. Spend time in that contemplation. Really. I think by the end of our day, we're going to have a lot to think through and really appreciate. I think it's really bringing to that center of ourselves that love of who we are, what body we're in, what we're doing, that it is all perfect, that we are all perfect. And we can move forward with confidence in resting well, to be a new you for tomorrow, a new me for tomorrow, that type of thing. So it's a wonderful spread of cards, isn't it? And here we go. I'm going to go back to the comments, because beautiful cards as usual. That's where I remember seeing your comment and just mentioning it. So, and Keza, you've got the beautiful light showing in Dalesford. 3 months over the lake. It's a beautiful show. I have been to that lake and walked around it. It is a beautiful lake. And there was a cafe or something that was sort of over the edge with a bit of a jetty thing. It's a beautiful space. Encourage anyone to go and visit if you've got the opportunity. Beautiful. And you have a fear of heights too, Sandra? Man-made items like bridges and buildings. Yeah, I can't go to the edge of the tall buildings near the windows. It just freaks me. For some, it really is a heavy fear. I've gone close to cliffs, but it's just that feeling of wanting to jump. That's what fears. That really is what scares me the most, because it's that feeling. Anyway, I'm not going to describe it. It's pretty scary when you have it as one of those things. Anyway, and good morning, Nat. You'll watch the replay. Cold and wet this morning. Yeah. It is. We've had rain. It just smells so beautifully fresh, and like Mother Earth has been having a gorgeous big drink, because it has been a little while since we've had good rain. Yeah, the 3 aces through the middle. Yes. Oh, is it? Yes, it is. Silly me, I didn't even notice that. Takes you bring out the beautiful, most perfect moment. It absolutely is the 3 aces. Ace, ace, ace. There we go. Thank you so much for that, Sarah. There's not one at top or bottom 9. Thank you. It did seem like it's a magical set of cards today. Well, they always are. Thank you. Thank you. Love the cards, Arena? Yes. And, thanks, Sunny. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And we have got from your cards so relate, they do, isn't it? Oh, you had a lightning show. It's a lightning show at Made of Australia. Yes, I think so. I'm not quite sure what you're mentioning there, but that's okay. So things to think about today as usual, Michelle. Yes, there always is, isn't there? I love what the cards guide us with. And thank you, Keza, too, for that. Have a beautiful day. Because it really is that they are only a tool, but it's not only. It really is bringing in that essence of connection with spirit in whatever way that you like to and need that info to come in by whatever means. I mean, you don't have to have any tools at all. It can just be sitting quietly and, whether you hum and go or whatever, even in the utter silence, being able to, and you can hear spirit talk. I have had that occasion. Not often, but it's just whichever way that you open yourself to spirit, do it with mindfulness, love in your heart, the unconditional love of that connection, because it's what we are, who we are, the how we are. It's the all. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So thank you, Sarah, as well. Beautiful reading. And have a magical day with love to everyone. Absolutely. And it's wonderful to see Nasanya Ling there, family from home. Well, my hometown. It still is where I consider to be my hometown is Meningie. And yes, Sani's mum. Wonderful, wonderful connections there and memories. So thank you. So there we go. And Keza, it's a man that goes all over. He has one in Melbourne now over his paintings. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just the cards that Connie needed too. So thank you. Each and every one of you are special, and especially to my heart, to being here and sharing your time with me. I'm so grateful and thankful that I can share my time with you. Go out and actually be the best you that you can be, because we are, even in our imperfections, we are perfect. And I just encourage you to open your hearts yourselves to that self-love, to spreading that out and about, because my God, the world needs it, doesn't it? So till tomorrow morning around the 8 o'clock, namaste until then. Bye for now. Oops, bit over 15 minutes.